Mariah Carey, we have you in here and we're talking about this new project. I did want to go back to your book real quick. And actually, I want to tie it into a music video. I think it was in We Belong Together. Wentworth Miller was in it. And I guess you were like in the cross between. Like, it's like this guy, but I'm kind of stuck over here. In the book, I'm wondering if you know the story I'm going to tell. But in the book, there's a story of a young man that you saw driving in with the Rolls Royce. And he says, "Hey, Mariah." And then that whole night, you were like, "Oh my gosh, I feel like butterflies."
Yes, more than butterflies.
Tupac Shakur. Yeah. So in that music video, I'm like, okay, this could be that.
They could have turned that around and made it that.
Right?
Perfect.
Yeah. The moment was like at the AMAs, and Pac had pulled up and said, "Hey, Mariah." And the way that you wrote, I love your pen, because it's like my name just came out of his mouth like smoke. Like it was just a beautiful like, "Hi, Mariah." And then that whole night, it was like, Mariah was like, "Oh my gosh, he said hi to me." But you're Mariah Carey.
Well, he said it like, "Hi, Mariah."
Yes, Mariah!
And I was like,
he knows who I am.
and I was hosting the AMAs that year, so I had
you were
to
busy.
I had to keep going back and forth, but I wanted to keep going back and forth because that happened.
Would you have done a song with him? I know that that would have been, I guess, the perfect moment. Unfortunately, we lost him too soon.
I know.
But seeing what you did with hip hop, where you were able to combine the two, especially around the moment that you did, it wasn't too, I guess they weren't telling you, "Hey, this is something you should do. This would better your career." This is something you did in spite of anyone telling you not to.
It was definitely in spite of anyone telling me not to. And I just, I loved hip hop, and I loved the moments that we're talking about, especially "Hi, Mariah." So yeah, it was a pretty major moment for me, to say the least.
That would have been the power couple of all power couples. I'm telling you, Mariah. Like, no one.
I wish.
Oh my God.
I love that.